Coming up and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Forrest Whitley. What do we have on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. And that one in the air center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ripped on a line to center. Myers snags it, and there are two down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Just a slow ground ball this time, and that's foul. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's the strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Guerrero the toss to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Gosman, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Fights it off, you'll see another. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that chops in for a strike.
0-1.
Slides, but it gets by him. Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss, strike one. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And that's in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Whitley back to work. And a foul ball. Not even close there. And 1-1. That one way inside. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No score here in the second. Throw over to first. Jimenez back on a dive.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Addison Barger trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one up and in. Look out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Heineman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Myers makes the grab for the second out. Nathan Lucas now at the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Nice grab. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Out to short. Bichette zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
One down. Base is empty. And that one fouled off. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Jake Myers digs in now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. On the ground. Pena. On to first, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, Cam Smith. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. That one missed. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses with that one. Out to short. Bichette on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lucas makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. First pitch misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That's down and in. Springer, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Runner on the go. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Snags it for the second out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one well upstairs. And the count even 1-1. just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's filled up. Jimenez over at second. Barger on at first with 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're all loaded up. Lucas, the next to hit. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3. A 2-run double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Nice.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan Gusto.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Dyken Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Runners on the corners. No outs. Hit in the air. Left field. Lucas. And there's 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball 1, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Right side, hard hit. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 down, bases empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. And now the count is even.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one drilled left field, way back there, onto the track, and he makes the. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers, inside corner, and that's called a strike. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting him that at bat. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
0-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's too low. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's even up. And that just misses. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit. And now the DH, Jose Altuve. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, out. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The relay to the plate, safe, and they trail by 1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside. Ground ball right side. Jimenez tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. That ends the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is George Springer. Gusto back to work. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. That one hit to right.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missing there. And now it's 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, to Walker, and that's 2. Digging in, Will Wagner. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez makes the catch. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago. Pena goes after that one for strike 1.
Ball.
And a count 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. There's your strike. 1 out, bases empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Inside, just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
3-2.
Next pitch misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. What a stop. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 2 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, this has been a real
No ball,
important
2
inning
strikes.
in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Lined into right, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brendan Little.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations, trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Good eye right there.
Outside.
That's a really good take.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. This to center field. And it drops in. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through.
Runner on the go. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on him.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. And he takes a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Foul ball there. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Now a chance for Isaac Paredes. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that's outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the 8th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And fouled off. In the air, right side, Smith makes the grab, 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Pitch misses, ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Andres Jimenez. To short, could be 2. 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2. Back here in Houston, now it's Yordan Alvarez. Little chopper rolls foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. In time. Got him.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive. Has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. And that drops in for a strike. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Springer. He's 2 outs away. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner. And a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hader is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.